So have you ever felt, especially at work, you felt exhausted, stressed out, you just really lacking motivation, or just almost feeling overwhelmed, like, ugh, I don't even know what to do anymore? I'm gonna give you some tactics. These are something that I work on that's really, really important to me that I've learned kind of over the years, is really making sure that you maintain your power, right? I'm not big on motivation in terms of how we traditionally look at motivation. Like we might put on our favorite song or get amped up or something like that. That might last for about 5 minutes. But really beyond that, how do we really keep that going? You really have to do some very, very specific things. So for example, if I had a conversation, let's say something really went bad, had a really nasty little conflict, let's say at work, okay? And in that conflict, I really feel like, man, I don't even feel like working today, or I'm really stressed out, I'm just in this negative cycle. If I stop and I give that specific feelings and I make them specific, it's very general. Like a lot of times how we feel and why we're lacking motivation, it's a very general thought. If I can make that specific, what was one conversation today that made me stressed? What was one conversation today that really made me feel poorly about myself or about someone else? I'll give you an example. I disappointed someone. I had a conversation, I miscommunicated, I disappointed them. I let them down. That's a big, tough thing for me personally, okay? So in that, when I realize I disappoint them, I go, okay, well, what's the one thing that I could have done? I may not have fixed my part, and don't get me wrong, everybody's got their part in the situation too. All I can do, I can't fix that. I can only fix my part because I can only fix my power. So if I fix that, I fixed one thing, focused on the actions that I needed to take, and I went to work. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know that it'll resolve the entire conflict or resolve the entire situation. I don't know that because I can't control that. I can, however, control what I do and how I take action. And just by taking that simple action, giving it a name, calling it what it is, and then taking action on it, immediately brought power and strength back to me. So I felt like I had something to overcome, and I could overcome it. It may not solve all the problems in the world, but it solves the problems within myself. So if that's something you're really struggling with and you're really worried about, like, man, Dustin, how do I really get strength? How do I get this thing back? Take your power back. Convert general to specific. Give it a label and give it a name. Make it very specific about the moment and what happened. Take ownership of your part and then take action on your part. Again, it may not resolve all your problems in the world, but it will resolve your problem of power and motivation. I hope that really helps you.